I originally got into League of Legends because I just finished playing Heroes of New Earth, and most of my friends stopped playing the game. So I was looking for a new game to try out, and my brother and all of his friends were playing League of Legends. And it was a free game, and I kind of wanted to see what it was about, and I started playing. I really enjoyed the game.
I started playing LoL right after the beta, and I realized that the game was so funny and it was growing like so fast. So I kind of realized I had to play the game.
I thought it was a little bit foolish, to be honest, when I first started playing, but I thought it was really fun to play, so I continued with it. I ended up playing pretty much only one champion, like Katarina, my entire time going to 30. And season 1 just started. I played Katarina, got to like 26-1 record with Katarina on the front page, and people for some reason noticed me after that.
I saw a lot of possibilities to become known and famous, and and do what I like.
We formed a team called Rock Solid. So it was me, Rambo, Narrate, Sam the Ham, and Voyboy, and we played in the Invitational, completely random. Like, I only knew one person on my team, and everyone else was just like other people knew.
So I started joining Dimejo, I think it was. Yeah, Dimejo, with Rashashi, like Wicked, good players, we managed to go to Hanover in March of 2011, and I like it a lot as well.
We had to play CLG, and at the time, CLG was considered like the most monstrous, terrible people because they were so good, and like they were the #1 team to hit for. So us playing them was like kind of a little bit surreal. And it was a best-of-3 format, and we had a very specific strategy with Pantheon and Zillion support, and we just played it, and they had never seen it before. We took the first game off them, and in like the most surprising fashion, and it was then that I was like, wow, like teams can really compete with like top teams if they're good. And we ended up losing the series really badly because CLG just fanned out our champions and crushed us. But it was like then that I started thinking like I could maybe play League of Legends well, like at least better than some people.
I started playing with pros, and I became one of them. And right now I'm the captain of SK Gaming team, and it's gonna take long.
I don't want to talk about Carmac anymore.
Running solo mid is sometimes very rewarding, but sometimes very difficult. And the way I see it is, it's a big learning experience because before I got into gaming or running solo mid or even starting it, I was just going to school, living at home, and just being immature. And it's gone a really long way. Once I started solo mid, I started becoming more mature. I started learning more about everything, about business, about the gaming world, about esports, and it was difficult at first. And once I got used to it and started working more and started playing more and taking it a lot more seriously, it's gone a long way. I've learned a lot, and it's starting to get a lot easier than before.
Some people went separate ways. For instance, Sam the Ham went to work at Riot. See, now he's not working at Riot. And we have a lot of people picked up. We ended up picking Locust because their team broke up, and we picked up Narrate had dropped the team, and Rambo as well left, and we picked up Jat, which got replaced by Dominate. And throughout the year, we've had a lot of ups and downs. The Season 1 championship, we were the super dark horse going into, and in the qualifiers for it, we ended up going 1-2 in both the upper bracket and the lower bracket. And it was just the most horrifyingly demoralizing thing. Like, that was like the blackest moment ever. But in the entire time, throughout competing and scrimming and practicing for it, I always thought that my team was really good. And we weren't sure how good we were until the Season 1 championship, like, we took games off every top team, and then we were like, wow, this could be something. And coming into where we currently are, I don't know. I think our team does. I think our team has progressed a long way.
In League of Legends right now, I mean, there are so many good teams, and I feel that we definitely have some competition like rivals such as CLG, even my friends SK or M5, teams I hate, teams I like. But when we go to events, there are generally teams that we consider big rivals that are also our friends. Like we can go compete with them the next day, and then the next day after that we can go out and have fun. So, I mean, my current top rivals right now I would probably consider as M5, mainly because I just dislike them so much, and I'm the type of player that likes to win, and I hate when people trash talk me, but it's okay for me to trash talk them, you know? And so right now, we're competing in Kiev, and we're working up to CBIT, and I definitely want to win at Kiev, but if we can't, then for sure stomp M5 at CBIT.
Grand final in Hanover. I think it's gonna be great. There will be a lot of people there, a lot of fans, a lot of haters. Of course, we are gonna do so, like the last year, so many autographs, photos with the fans. It's gonna be crazy. Like the viewer will be so entertained.
I've heard at CBIT and at Hanover, like there's a lot of people who come in and watch. So I'm really excited and really looking forward to that.
For Hanover CBIT, what I really want is I want a big audience. I want the event to be ran very smoothly, the streams have no lag, and I want a very, very good, I want all the matches to be very good. I want every team to be in their top shape.
Hanover is definitely going to be the proving ground of sorts for teams. That's going to be the first time teams from China, all the top teams from China, Europe, and the US will meet together. And there hasn't been a tournament like this since what, season 1 championship. So this will be the really like international proving grounds for teams to come at and just show off what they're worth.
Every single team is going to take it very, very competitively and practice very, very hard for the event.
And I expect to see some really good games. I expect to perform really well too.
And talking about expectations for me and my team, I honestly think we're gonna take over it. We're gonna be a tough team to be there, and I expect we're gonna get at least top 3.
I really expect my team to place top 3.
I expect to place top 3 and if best possible take first.
And yeah, definitely I'm looking forward to be at that event with me and my team, and looking forward to see you guys there.
Well, in IEM New York, Carmac trolled me, so to speak. And pretty much what happened was Carmac always decides to pick on like easy prey. And Hotshot was there. Carmac knew Hotshot from the earlier event. So Carmac was like, Hotshot, who can I fuck with? And Hotshot was like looking around at people. And he was like, we could do it to that guy. And it was some other random team member, but like that didn't work out. So Carmac was like, Hotshot, who else can I make fun of? And Hotshot was like, wait a sec, Scarra's over, we can do it to that guy. And so Carmac comes over and pretends to be like, I mean, I'm sure everyone has seen this interview at this point, but pretends to be like a Ukrainian interviewer who doesn't speak English, Uszat or whatever. And it was awful. It was awful. It was really funny. And afterwards, it's like, like Carmac's a cool guy. But that was just, the video is just, it brought a lot of bad things. So pretty much, it's all Hotshot's fault for introducing Carmac to me. That's the reason why I got trolled in New York. And I guess we meet again in Kiev. So Carmac was here, and he decided to do another interview with me. And during the entire interview, like if you watch it, I am seriously, I look at him like he is a danger to my very soul. So it's very interesting. I really like. I haven't even seen the interview because I don't want to watch me get messed over by Carmac again. And after the interview, I really expected Carmac to come up to me and be like, Oh, by the way, Scarra, we actually didn't even have the video like rolling. Like we just talked to nobody because I just expected Carmac couldn't do a serious interview at all. So like he in Kiev, like he trolled me by not being a troll. So it's like the meta troll. I don't know. But yeah, Carmac's a really cool guy. It was nice meeting him. It's just that the feedback has been interesting to say the least.